So you're trying to do the right thing, right? You walk every day to stay healthy, to feel better, but instead, you just end up feeling worse. Maybe it's some new knee pain, or you're just always tired, or you feel like you're actually going downhill. It's a super frustrating puzzle, and in this explainer, we are going to break down exactly why that's happening and, way more importantly, how to fix it for good.
And look, this isn't just a hunch. This is a direct quote from a doctor who sees this exact problem every single day. People are putting in the work. They're getting their steps in, but something is just off. They come in with sore joints, they're tired all the time, and they have this nagging feeling that all their effort is for nothing. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, you are definitely not alone.
The problem usually isn't that people are walking too little. The real issue is that so many of us are walking wrong. And as we're about to see, walking the wrong way isn't just a waste of time. It can actively damage your joints, mess up your posture, and put a ton of unnecessary stress on your heart. Okay, let's dive into this.
To really get why the way you walk is so critical, we have to get real about what's actually happening inside our bodies after 50. There are these 4 big, predictable changes that are pretty much non-negotiable, and believe me, they change all the rules of the game.
First up is this thing called sarcopenia. Now, it's a technical name, but all it really means is that we naturally lose muscle as we get older. 1 to 2% a year doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, over a decade, that's a huge deal. And muscle isn't just for showing off, it's the scaffolding that holds your joints stable, helps control your blood sugar, and keeps your posture and balance in check.
Next, let's talk about our joints. This is one of those facts that just blows my mind. Your cartilage, the cushion in your joints, has no blood vessels. 0. The only way it gets fed is when you move, which pumps this lubricating, nutrient-rich fluid all around it. So if you're not moving regularly, it's literally starving. It gets thin, it breaks down, and that, my friends, is what we call osteoarthritis.
And number 3, your metabolism slows down. Your basal metabolic rate, or BMR, drops decade after decade. This is exactly why the same diet that worked for you at 35 suddenly leads to weight gain at 55. It's not your fault. It's just a fundamental shift in how your body's engine is running.
And finally, our circulation just isn't what it used to be. As we age, our blood vessels lose a bit of their springiness, and blood flow to our arms and legs, especially our legs and feet, can really slow down. This is the secret reason behind that heavy, tired feeling in your legs, or why your feet are always cold, or even why you get those awful leg cramps at night.
So here's the beautiful part. Walking is the perfect solution. It's the one thing that tackles all 4 of these age-related issues at the exact same time. But, and this is the giant but that almost no one talks about, it only works its magic if you do it the right way. If you walk the wrong way, you don't just get fewer benefits, you can actually start creating brand new problems.
All right, let's get to the main event. The 7 specific mistakes that can turn this incredible medicine into a potential poison. And as we go through them, you'll start to notice a theme. They all come from walking on autopilot, just not paying attention. So let's break down each culprit, and, more importantly, I'll show you the super simple fix for each one.
Mistake number 1, jumping right into your full pace the second you step outside. Your body is not a light switch. It needs time to warm up. When you start too fast, your muscles are cold, which makes them prone to tiny tears. Your joints are still dry, so the cartilage is just grinding together. And you're putting this sudden jolting stress right on your heart.
And the fix for this costs you 0 extra time. It's so simple. Just start every single walk slowly. For the first 3 to 5 minutes, just stroll, take it easy. That's all it takes to warm up your muscles, get that crucial fluid moving in your joints, and let your heart rate climb up nice and steady.
Okay, next up, posture. This one is huge. So many of us walk hunched over, with our head jutting forward, staring at the pavement. This isn't just about looking tired. It's what some experts call a biomechanical catastrophe. It creates nonstop neck tension, it physically squishes your lungs so you can't get a full breath, and it knocks your entire body out of alignment.
And this number just says it all. Your head weighs about 11 pounds, right? But for every single inch you push it forward, the pressure on your neck muscles just skyrockets. You move it forward just 2 inches, which is super common, and suddenly your neck is trying to support a 45-pound weight. That nagging neck ache you feel after a walk? Yeah, this is why.
The fix for this is this really cool, simple mental trick. Just imagine there's a thread attached to the very top of your head, gently pulling you up towards the sky. That one little image instantly helps align your spine. Then just let your shoulders relax down and back, keep your chin level with the ground, and look out at the horizon, not down at your feet. that strain on your neck just melts away.
Now, let's talk about what's on your feet, your shoes. Remember how we said the natural fat pads on our feet get thinner as we age? Well, that means our shoes have to take over as our main shock absorbers. If you're wearing the wrong shoes, or just old, worn-out ones, every single step sends a jarring shockwave straight up your legs, into your knees, your hips, and your back.
So here's your simple 3-point checklist for shoes. You need good cushioning, especially under your heel and the ball of your foot. You need proper arch support, and you need a sole that's flexible right where your foot naturally bends. Oh, and here's a pro tip. If you walk a lot, replace your shoes about once a year. The cushioning inside dies long before the outside looks worn out.
Are you a weekend warrior? You know, the person who tries to cram a whole week's worth of walking into one giant, epic journey on Saturday? Well, I hate to break it to you, but that whole approach just backfires. Your body adapts to what you do consistently, not to these isolated shocks. To your body, that one huge walk is just a stressful event, not training. It just makes you sore and honestly makes you not want to do it again.
So the fix is all about frequency over duration. The science is pretty clear. The real lasting benefits come from 20 to 30 minutes of walking on most days of the week. Your body responds to repetition. Just start where you are. If that's 3 days a week, great. Then build from there. Slow and steady really does win this race. Mistake number 5. Walking with your arms just hanging there, totally motionless. Maybe they're stuffed in your pockets or just held stiff at your sides. Walking is a full-body exercise. Your arms are designed to swing to counterbalance your legs. When they don't, your lower back has to twist and over-rotate to pick up the slack, and that can really trigger back pain. Plus, you're just not burning as many calories.
And the fix could not be easier. Just bend your elbows to about 90 degrees and let them swing, just naturally from the shoulder. You don't have to look like you're in the Olympics. Just unpin your arms from your sides. This one little change gets your upper body involved, boosts your metabolism, and actually improves your balance.
All right, this next one is a very modern problem. Walking while staring down at your phone. This creates the absolute worst version of that bad posture we talked about earlier. But even more dangerously, it cuts your brain off from all the visual information it needs to see what's ahead. That massively increases your risk of tripping or falling, which, as you know, can be absolutely devastating after 50.
The fix for this one is a hard rule, not a suggestion. The phone goes in your pocket. That's it, period. If you want to listen to music or a podcast, that's fine. Just use earbuds. But you have to let a walk be a walk. Let your brain get the benefit of scanning your surroundings and let your body get the benefit of being properly aligned.
Okay, we have covered a lot of ground. So let's pull all of this together into one simple, actionable checklist that you can use on your very next walk to make sure you're getting all the benefits and none of the damage. Here it is, your new 7 habits. Number 1, start slow. 2, check your posture with that thread to the sky trick. 3, check your shoes. 4, walk often, not long. 5, let those arms swing. 6, pocket the phone, no exceptions. And finally, number 7, recover. When you're done, drink some water and do a gentle 5-minute stretch. It tells your body the work is done and it's time to repair and get stronger.
So, the big takeaway is this. You need to start thinking of your daily walk as a powerful investment in your future health. With these simple tweaks, you can make sure that you're not just putting in the time, but that you are actually cashing in on every single one of the amazing health returns that your daily walk has to offer.